I recently heard someone say that in physics, there's no such thing as the cold. The cold doesn't exist. When we feel cold or when we experience cold, this comes from a shortage of warmth or a lack of warmth. That's why we feel cold, or that's why we experience cold. And he said, which made me think, that with happiness this is basically the same. We are always in a basic state of happiness, but hopefully only a few times in our lives something happens, maybe someone passes away, maybe we get sick, or just something bad happens which makes us feel unhappy. So because there's a lack of happiness, we feel unhappy. But most of the time there's absolutely no reason to not feel or to not experience happiness, because most of the time we're always in this basic state of happiness. So most of the time there's absolutely no reason not to feel happy or to feel unhappy. But we don't perceive it in that way. We don't see it in that way. We don't look at it in that way. We don't think about all the things that we do have. We don't think about how good we already have it. And we constantly compare ourselves to people who seem to be doing better than we are doing, when in reality we couldn't even know. We maybe only see a very short percentage of all the things these people go through. And even in those rare moments when happiness is missing, so when there's a lack of happiness, time always fixes it. Over time, you will always feel better, no matter how bad that situation might be. Because think about something bad that happened a year ago. Maybe you went to a breakup, or just something bad that happened. Maybe something embarrassing happened to you. If you think about it now, it doesn't hurt the way it hurt in that moment. Time always heals these things, but in that moment we don't think about it that way, and we convince ourselves, or we say to ourselves, that this is permanent and that we will always feel this way. And I honestly believe, even though I wasn't there, that before social media people felt way happier or way less happy than we do today, because we couldn't compare ourselves. There was no social media, so we couldn't see what other people were doing. And we couldn't compare ourselves to what everyone else was doing. Maybe the worst thing that could have happened was that your neighbor bought a very expensive car, and that might have made you feel a little bit behind. But that was it. Now, on a day-to-day basis, every single day, we see hundreds or even thousands of people who seem to do better than us on social media. But we don't know if they're actually doing better than us. And the problem, I think, is that we only compare ourselves up. We don't compare ourselves down. We never look back. We never look to the people who have less than we have. So if you feel unhappy because you don't have that car, or you don't have that house, or you're not on that vacation, just think about the people that don't even have a car, that don't even have a house, that never went on vacation. And there are always way more people that have way less than you have, and these people would do everything to be in your position. And it's not just about thinking differently. It's even more about doing differently, doing different things, doing something else. If you feel stuck or if you feel unhappy, just switch things up. Try to do something else. Try to do something differently. You cannot change how you feel if you stay in the same situation you're currently in. You cannot change how you feel if you keep doing the same things that you're currently doing. And I know this from experience. I recently moved to a different city, and within a few weeks I feel refreshed. I have some new motivation, I have some new ideas. And I don't say that you should move cities, but I'm just saying to change something. Just do something differently. Try something new, meet different people. Go to a different place where you haven't been before. Just do something differently and just do shit. Just do something. And you might not know what to do, but that's the whole point. No one knows what to do. Just do something, and don't let yourself be held back by what other people might think or what other people might say. Just do what it is that you want to do and try to do something differently. So at the end of the day, no one is going to make you happy. No one is going to do the things for you that you want to do. And if you keep doing the things that everyone else is doing, or keep doing the things that people expect from you, you'll always stay stuck in quiet desperation. You'll always feel like something is missing, but you'll never know what it is. And you'll always have this emptiness or this hole, or maybe this frustration that will never be fulfilled. And I know that there is something that you want to do, because we all want to do something. There's for all of us something that we want to do. So the only question you should ask yourself is, when are you going to do it? And what is keeping you from not doing it? And if you don't, then you just have to accept that it will never happen. And that's at least how I look at it. That's my viewpoint on it. Let me know about your opinion. Let me know about your thoughts. Please share them in the comments. And if you found this beneficial or helpful, please share it with others who you think might benefit from it. That would be very much appreciated. And for now, thank you very much for listening.